And here at home, deputies in Sampson County are investigating 3 different crime scenes that ended with 7 people killed. You can see the investigations going on in and around the Clinton area. The WRAL Breaking News Tracker spent the morning at the scene as deputies gathered evidence at this home off Garland Highway, just south of Clinton. That's where we find WRAL's Chelsea Donovan with what she's learned. Chelsea.
Yeah, as the sheriff's office said this morning, people here in Sampson County are waking up with quite a shock this morning. A lot of tragedy, however, throughout this county. We should mention this house that you see behind me. This is where 5 people were found over dead here on Garland Highway with gunshot wounds. This is a home, according to the sheriff, that is a known drug house here in Sampson County. Now, let's show you some video from overnight. I spoke to the man who found the 5 bodies around 11:30 last night here on Garland Highway, about 15 minutes south of Clinton. He went to check on the homeowner, and that's when he says he walked in and found 1 man dead in a chair in the living room, another man dead on the floor, and 3 others in various rooms. He immediately called 911. Those that have been killed include 4 men and 1 woman, ages 30 to 80. They have various ethnic backgrounds. Deputies right now are not releasing the names of those killed.
This is not normal for our community. It's not normal for any community. And it should shock the conscience. And we hope that somebody out there who knows something.
Now, after 12 hours, deputies as well as SBI agents spent the morning here at this home on Garland Avenue, gathering evidence going in and out of the home. And of course, now you can see that crime scene tape has been removed. This is an investigation that's certainly just in the early stages. Right now, the sheriff's office is not releasing the names of the 5 victims that were killed. They're still in the process of notifying next of kin and sending those bodies off to the medical examiner. Of course, right now, the main question is who is responsible for these 5 deaths. Right now, the sheriff's office says they have no suspect or person of interest at this time. So it's very active here. And of course, we'll bring you the latest updates throughout the evening and on WRAL.com.
We know you will. Chelsea Donovan, live in Sampson County.
And breaking here in the WRAL Live Center, just before we came on the air in just the last 15 minutes, we learned there's a 4th crime scene in Sampson County. Let's go right to these live pictures, courtesy of Sky 5 this noon hour. You can see a heavy sheriff's presence there at the scene. We're told this is on Casper Road near Christmas Tree Road. This call came in about 10:20 this morning. You can see investigators there are working the scene. We've got calls into the Sampson County Sheriff's Office to determine exactly what's going on. As soon as we get any information about this crime scene right now on Casper Road near Christmas Tree Road, we'll definitely update you here in the WRAL Live Center.
Thanks, Ken. At an unrelated scene in Clinton, again, multiple police officers are on leave after fatally shooting a man who police say pointed a handgun at officers. This one happened on Dogwood Circle just before 2 a.m. WRAL's Keenan Willard is there now with the questions we are asking investigators today. Keenan.
Well, you can see this is still one of these ongoing scenes in Sampson County here on Dogwood Circle in Clinton right behind me. This is ongoing and taped off because the SBI is on scene going in and out of that unit where this fatal shooting happened involving multiple officers and that suspect accused of an assault. Now, everything that happened up to this point, you can see some of the scene video that we've taken here, some of the evidence markers on the ground, the crime scene taping off this area. Clinton police say around 1 o'clock in the morning, they were called out here to Dogwood Circle for a woman reporting an assault. She said that a man had used a handgun to hit her multiple times in the face and head. Clinton police officers went inside of the home at around 1:40. They found the suspect hiding in a closet. Now, police say that the man pointed a handgun at officers, and that's when multiple officers fired, shooting and killing that man inside of the home. He died at the scene, and at this point, the investigation has been underway since that time, just before 2 o'clock in the morning, involving the Clinton Police Department's Internal Affairs unit investigating. They've also brought in the SBI per their policy whenever there is an officer-involved shooting. They have not released the names of the officers involved or the suspect who was killed at this scene, pending notification of family members. That's some information that we are waiting to get from Clinton Police in the hours ahead. One piece of information we are pushing for from the department, though, whether the officers involved at this scene were wearing body cameras, and if the Clinton Police Department would make that footage public or push to have a judge allow for it to become public. I spoke with the assistant police chief at the scene here and asked him those details and those questions. He said he couldn't go into specifics at this time, but in general, the Clinton Police Department and officers do have body-worn cameras. So that's a piece of information we're going to push for in the hours to come. We're staying on top of this developing information, investigation, getting information from the SBI and Clinton Police in the hours to come. Jeff.